Hi everyone, it's Dre from Under the Leaves, and today I have a plant haul for you guys. I ordered some plants from Gabriella Plants, and I am really excited to show you my plants. And in future videos, I'm going to show you how I acclimate them as well. So first up on the list that I got, and the one that I'm low-key most excited for, that might not be true, one that I'm really excited for is a Peperomia Rana Verde. I really like this plant. If you can, yeah, there we go. You can see like the ribbing and the texture. I love plants that have like those textured leaves. I also really like this one because it doesn't grow up. It grows more like bushy and out. And I just thought this was so freaking beautiful. I could not pass it up. So I got it. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous for the care because I did have a watermelon peperomia. Transparently though, did you even care for that plant? Did you care for it? No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do my best with that one, but I like this one because of how thick the leaves were. And I'm really excited about this one. So next up on this list, and I also will be showing you the plants with any of the leaves that are like dying on it, because I do want to give people like a more realistic expectation for the plant. For this one, I have my first Alocasia poly. What I really appreciated about how they sent this plant is that they sent it as like 2 stalks, and then it has like so many leaves. This is like one of the alocasias I like because of the fact that it has so many leaves. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. When I first got the plant, I will say I was a little scared because it was thin. Like the leaves felt like paper. I was like, what is happening? I do think it was like lack of light and all that. So it has acclimated a lot, like much better, because the leaves are starting to feel a little bit more thick. And I will be giving it its first watering today for sure. I might have even given it water when it came, as a matter of fact, because I was a little nervous. But I will be giving it more water today because it is dry. To stay on the topic of Alocasia, I also got one that you already saw probably. I also got one that I think so many people have and grow really well. I'm nervous, but I am excited. Initially, I did not want a plant like this. I have to explain myself. This plant, when it matures, even now, like it looks really prehistoric, but as it matures, the like leaves look kind of like a bug. What is it called? Cephalopod? I'm gonna put the right word on the screen. But it looks like one of those prehistoric bugs. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. But then again, I thought it would be such a cool like statement piece in a house. And the thing that I really love the most about this plant right here is the backs of it. Had to do it. So I have an Alocasia cuprea. Up next, I do have some Hoyas. Hoyas are actually the fastest growing genus right now in my house. Don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I really like them. And I think also with Hoyas, I will say it is really easy to like start getting very obsessed and getting a lot of them because they come really small and you have to grow them out. But I am really into Hoyas right now. I initially was like, I'm not gonna be a Hoya person. Why would I want 2 leaves? But I have more than 2 leaves on all of my Hoyas. And that's shout out to Gabriella Plants. They sell good plants. But here I have a Pubicalyx splash. To focus on that splashing, it's beautiful. I got this plant because I really like the length of the leaf, like that long leaf. And I can just imagine this, like once it is, you know, growing longer and it's able to start climbing a trellis or something along those lines, how beautiful it will actually look. I am creating like a Hoya display on my dresser right now, and I thought that this would really go in and fit in well, seeing as I have a Pubicalyx X carnosa that looks similar, but I think the leaves are a bit shorter and like the shape is a little bit different versus like this long thin leaf that this one has. I really like how this one came. I usually was thinking that the stem was gonna like die off because it's cold, but nope, they're doing good. And on one side they actually have 2 vines that are growing, which is really exciting. So yeah. And the next Hoya I got is one that I feel like everybody and their mother has, but I really wanted it. I don't even normally like pink plants, but here I am. I think this is either the Hoya Pink Princess, Crimson Queen, Crimson Princess. Let's actually confirm. this that I have is actually a Hoya carnosa tricolor crimson princess. I guess it's just a crimson princess. I don't know, man. So I just, again, really love that they send plants that are established, they're rooted. Sometimes when you look at the bottom of the pots, the roots will be growing out of the bottom. In addition to that, the plant seems to be doing really, really, really well. I will say the only thing that's like, that had me looking left, looking right, was I do have these couple leaves in the pot. They're very green. Like, they're not looking even like they're going to be variegated at all, but that's just one stem in the pot. The rest of the stems, like even this one here that has like, oh, I just realized I was like totally looking down. Yeah, but there are a couple green leaves in the pot, but it looks like at the base they are a little bit more green, and that could be from where they propagate them, because I'm pretty sure that's how they are sharing the plants with you. But I just wanted y'all to see. It is beautiful. It is a crimson princess, and it's coming with me on my journey. All right, so moving into the next genus. I only have one from this genus, but I really was excited about buying it. This is my ZZ Nova Star. I got this one because I really wanted a dark leafed ZZ. I currently have like a regular ZZ as well that I've had as one of my first plants, actually probably like my second plant that I've ever gotten, and that was a gift. But I really wanted this one because I wanted one that was gonna like contrast and have those dark leaves. I'm also kind of getting into plants that are a little bit more like dark, you know? I like green plants and dark plants way more than I like variegated plants, and that's gonna be funny considering the next two plants are definitely variegated. So that said, we're gonna move into Philodendron, which actually transparently is my favorite genus. I love a Philodendron. Transparently, do they love me back? Kinda, yeah, kinda. I think for the most part, they love me back. It depends on which Philodendron. I had a pink princess, don't like it. You see how I said had? She's gone, she's out of here. I didn't like the browning of the leaves. That was not cute to me, didn't like it. It was getting a lot of light for it to have been doing that, like literally living right underneath a grow light. Anywho, that said, I want to show you guys this beautiful plant here. I love hanging plants. I have multiple hanging philodendron. I have the neon I don't know how you, philodendron, heteroraceum, whatever. That one, this. I have multiple heartleaf philodendrons. So I have the neon one, I have the regular green one hanging, I have the Brazil, and now I have this variegated one. So I just wanted to show you all. This one kind of reminds me in a really like weird way of like a golden pothos, except for with like heart leaves. And I also really like that the variegation on it is like green, you know? Like maybe it might come out with a little cream color, but I like that the variegation goes into green. One, not only is that gonna help with like the longevity of the plant because it will have chlorophyll and can freaking do photosynthesis, which plants need. But two, it just looks really great amongst the greenery that I have, as you can obviously see. And I'm really excited about this one. For this plant, the journey that I'm hoping to take, I'm obviously gonna wait a month or so until it finishes acclimating, but I am going to try to chop and propagate it so that I can get a fuller plant at the top. This one did come in a 3-inch planter, and I'm assuming it's because obviously this isn't like something that's always at the big box stores, but it's not something that's like necessarily rare. It's just not really found at like places all the time. So you wanna be able to actually sell it. So the next philodendron that I have is actually one that I think so many people have. So I low-key might be late to the party, but like better late than never, baby. That is my Philodendron Jose Bono. I am looking forward to growing this plant. This plant came with 2 white leaves. Now the plant leaves will not remain white. This cream color is actually over the next month or so going to actually turn into like a lime green, which I really like. And there's some speckles of like darker green on here, which I think is so cool. And given the right conditions, it will continue to grow. The reason I wanted this one is because I've seen a lot of people grow it up stakes. Fun fact about me, I do not like moss poles. I do not like the idea of having to do that every day. And I think the reason that I don't like moss poles is because I got kids and I have stuff to do. But I really like this plant and I'm super excited about how it's going to grow. Okay, so those are all the plants that I got from Gabriella Plants. I'm really looking forward to growing them in my care. If you like this video, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Additionally, if you're interested in getting plants and you're in like the United States, I would definitely recommend ordering from Gabriella Plants. For context, I order from New York City. I'm in New York City and they are based in Florida. And as you can see, only one plant had any like browning on it because their shipping, packaging, etc. is that sensational. And it wasn't even shipped overnight either. So that should tell you everything you got to know about whether or not you should order from there as well. But thank you so much for watching today's video and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.